I wanted to come on and talk to you about this idea of service. Servant leadership, obviously something that's been around since I think Greenleaf wrote his article back in the 1970s. It's been around for a long time, 50 years. So this is not a new concept. Serving the divine, also not a new concept. Jesus was the great exemplar of one who serves God. I mean, all the prophets, if you look at service in all sorts of spiritual walks and practices. Service is not a new concept, but are we willing to really be in that place of service ourselves? Are we really willing to put aside that false sense of ego, that sense of drive, that personal gain, the place of personal gain? In servant leadership, it talks about, focusing on the growth of the people and the community to which you belong, and that you're focusing on others' growth. Well, if you look at Jesus as the example, of course, he did that. He focused on all around him and uplifting those around him and the community around him, and teaching and serving the community, serving the people, and lifting them up in health, lifting them up in spirit, lifting them up in mindset, and teaching them how to be masters of the stuff that's going on in their life. So if we know God is the only master, what the Bible says, you can't serve two masters, right? So either you love God or you love mammon or matter or the material sense testimony. Are we loving God? So are we in service to the higher ideal? Being in service, being available to serve, we need to be masters over those places in ourselves that would limit us from serving. So we need to be servants as masters of all that would get in the way of that. And what does that look like? What does it look like to be a master of every circumstance? There's a line from Science and Health. Mrs. Eddy says, meet every adverse circumstance as its master. Observe mind instead of body. But to meet every adverse circumstance as its master, we need to understand, what is it we're overcoming? What is it we're moving away from and aside from? And what direction are we going to? When we're serving God, what direction are we going? What are we leaving behind in order to do that? So it's just a question. I just thought it was cool. The Bible in Isaiah talks about, behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. God gives us everything we need to overcome the limitations that would get in the way of us serving. God gives us everything we need. God gives us a sound mind to overcome whatever the temptations are. So I just wanted to offer that idea. Let's look at, what does it look like to serve God? What does it look like? What is it that we need to overcome in order to be in that place of service? And we are given the tools that we need from the divine to overcome whatever temptation would try to get us in the way of that, or get in the way of that, of our doing that. So wanted to share that. And if you haven't signed up for Morning Metaphys, just go grab the free trial while it's out there. thischoicematters.us. Go sign up for the free trial. See how it is. See if you like it. See if it aligns with you. There are going to be some really cool things coming up. So you want to be attached to the community now, because the holidays are coming. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put that out there. So go sign up for the free trial. All right. Lots of love to you guys. See you later.